critiquing everything that someone says, and apparently,
girl, perform misery business.
Apparently, it was like, what was it? It was like what they call it? Like basically slut shaming. It was a slut shaming song.
I felt like she was the slut in the song because she stole the girl man.
Right, but girl, make it make sense.
Okay, but anyways, like, yeah, so with Billie Eilish, it's just kind of like, it very much gives white guilt. Yeah. Remember, I came for Billie. It was a very full circle moment for me, because remember, I came for Billie at the Oscars last year, and they ate me up.
What did Billie do at the Oscars last year?
When she was talking about Meg, and she was like, you deserve this.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's always doing shit.
And they ate me up because I didn't understand how TikTok worked and how to articulate myself.
Did it?
Because I was very much a mad black man at that point.
Didn't Adele do the same thing?
Yeah, I talked about that on my TikTok, too.
Girl, these white people be acting like
see how the girls don't be really supporting and watching your videos. And,
girl, listen, I just told you that TikTok is very
addicting.
Very addicting and distracting.
Yo, you could just follow me exclusively and then click the following page and you'll only see my stuff.
Will I get notifications when you post? That's the problem.
No, they don't do that.
Well, they need to update
TikTok
that.
will mess for that, but it would mess with the algorithm. The way their algorithm works, it would mess with their algorithm if people knew when you posted. That's the problem with TikTok. That's why they don't do that. If they ever did that, oh, baby, everybody would go viral. Because all your top supporters, because the way TikTok works is the interactions that you get from your videos cause your videos to go viral. That's why anybody can go viral. So if they did a thing where you could get a notification, all your top fans
would go to it.
Yeah, because like I got 250,000. Let's say 10,000. Let's just say 10,000 of them knew every time I post it. They're gonna watch it. And most likely they're going to comment.
Right.
And if I get 10,000 people that like my video and comment on it through the TikTok algorithm, that video is exploding. So that's why TikTok does not do that.
Girl, let China sell it. I'm sure they'll change that. But China ain't selling.
I thought that they had got bought out to a certain extent.
Girl.
Okay, so... where were we at? Billie Eilish
and her white guilt.
Yeah, and that's what I said in my video. I said it was very much giving white guilt. A lot of people feel like Billie Eilish came from nothing. She did not come from nothing.
And meaning what?
Like they were like, oh, she came from, like they sympathized with her so much.
Like they thought she was poor?
Yes, they thought she was like just this poor girl who came from her parents knew people in the industry. New people in music.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and she did a video that went viral.
What video she did, child?
Some video she did in high school, and her brother writes a lot of her music.
Yeah, they perform together. I love that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I think that. But I think her brother is the hand behind a lot of her success. And
period.
Let's be honest with it. And you have these artists who write and record and do all their own stuff. And I'm not saying Billie Eilish is not a good artist. I literally cried listening to When the Party's Over, and I also cried listening to
she be singing like she
it's another song she got, and they say that about Lana too, sis.
She be singing like she falling asleep. Now girl, Lana girl, but she took that from Lana girl. She stole that
they all Lana's sons. Let's be honest.
And
let's be honest.
Who else is Lana's son?
Let's do Alana appreciation. Girl, they would drag me to hell.
Would they?
Girl, they don't like Lana Del Rey, sis.
Who cares what they like?
Now I'm Team Rosie. Look, let me read these black folks for how they don't like Lana Del Rey. No.
You gonna make me scream.
But listen, they really. But
is that Hillary? Hillary was at the Met.
Girl, you know AOC was at the Met last year
with that boat dress.
Girl, look at Hillary. Oh yeah, she was in the Met.
Was Bill there?
I don't think
Bill ain't come to that shit.
I don't think so. But Hillary just living her life. They millionaires. I mean, just
what should she do?
Enjoy life.
How would they know?
Yes, girl. Remember she was walking her dogs after she lost with that little innocent pig? Like, oh, yeah. I felt bad. I mean, she won a popular vote.
You think we should have
We were living together at the time. Remember that?
Yes. It was such a sad day.
I have never gone to bed at 8 o'clock in my life.
That next day was so sad.
I have never gone to bed at 8 o'clock in my whole life.
8 p.m.?
8 p.m. I went to bed at 8 that night.
Why?
Because I couldn't handle it.
But did we get the results at 8 p.m.?
We had enough.
I remember the next day being so gloomy and like it was just a shift. You could feel it. Like it was like a defeating day. Like it It was a sad day because we really thought she was gonna win. We thought she had
won the popular vote
in the bag, girl.
Yeah.
I remember being very sad.
But I think if she was a man, she would have won.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
I think it was misogyny.
Of course.
I think people got into that booth and said, "Am I really gonna vote for a woman?"
Without a doubt, Kia. She girl. Come on, Kia. We know these things. We just not supposed to say them.
But yeah, okay, so we were talking about Billie Eilish.
We were talking about the Met, and then we started
talking about Billie Eilish. The Met was cute. Like, I don't know. I ain't got much to say. I think Blake Lively looked amazing.
Yeah, apparently she had the best dress.
A lot of people weren't on theme.
When are they ever?
And I said, yeah, right. When are they ever? Like, y'all got to just stop looking.
Did you see Sarah Jessica Parker has said that it's very lazy not to, to come to the Met Gala and not respect the themes?
Oh,
you saw
she did?
That? Yes, girl.
Girl, after you had tried to get Samantha out of there, girl. That's why ain't nobody watching your damn show.
And just like that, we tuned her out.
And just like that, this show about to be canceled.
That show was so terrible, girl, but I had to watch it.
You watched it? Have you seen
Kia.
The Flight Attendant yet?
No. Is it out now?
The second season? Yes, girl. It's like 4 episodes or 5 at least.
I'm going to start it tonight. When I saw the clones, Kia, I was okay with like her maybe having a twin sister she didn't know about. When I saw there were multiple, I was like, I might not like this season.
Did you see... I have not seen Raised by Wolves season 2 yet. I have not watched a single episode.
Oh, it moves so much quicker than season 1.
Is it good?
So good, Kia.
It's so good.
So good,
You still be using my login?
Of course. Best friends forever. Hold on, you use my Netflix. Don't do that on
okay,
here.
Yeah, she do. Like, she got me through that Ozark, girl. I finished that before she did. Girl, I said, ooh. I said, what is it login at? Girl, I remember that by heart. Girl, I be going through and looking for it every time. She changed the password every 2 weeks.
Because sometimes people be sharing their passwords
with
their significant
stop
others.
Sharing everything out. Because you're the only person who got my HBO Max.
Right, yeah.
And I think one other person, and I'm ready to change the password to take him off.
Is he a listener? Yeah. Hopefully he's not still listening. Like
he might listen, but he another one of the people who I'm friends with, but he don't really support me.
What you mean another person?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
You feel like I don't support you?
I'm just.
Girl, we about to get real, girl. They canceled the real.
Soapbox changing. Girl, how you feel about the memes when it said go against Nikki, they gonna cost you?
I was waiting for the real to be canceled since Tamar got kicked off, to be honest.
Did you see the clip where they shared where they were like talking about like poor people?
And what was the concept? What was the context?
They were basically saying that they weren't saying like poor people deserved it. Oh my God, I gotta send it to you. But
I'm sure it was basically tone deaf as fuck.
So tone deaf.
And Adrian spearheaded the whole conversation, or was it? I'm about to ask. Was it Jeannie, girl?
It was basically they both spoke. But it was the most tone deaf conversation I've ever seen about like the homeless and poor people. And I was like, okay, time for this show to end.
Yes.
Okay, so Wendy Williams.
You know.
What's
going on with her show?
Wendy Williams inspires this podcast.
Girl, she inspires your portion for sure.
Not my portion.
Definitely for sure.
My sister is bouncing back.
Is Miss Shepherd still taking her show or not?
No, I don't know. She said she's gonna be back in the fall.
Wendy said she'll be back in the fall?
I think that's what they were saying.
Girl, Wendy is gonna go in there trespassing.
You better not say that. I want Wendy in that purple chair.
I want her back. It's her show for sure. It's her show.
It's not the same show. I have not watched a single episode.
I haven't seen any viral
with
moments.
anyone else. Do you know how much we've missed? Kevin Samuels dying. Dave Chappelle
so many teas.
Chris Rock getting slapped.
So many teas. The Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, Kanye. She would have covered it immaculately.
Oh my goodness.
I got to give her props.
We have missed so much from Wendy Williams.
But I guess she's been trying.
As much as you don't like her, you don't hate her, you just got to understand.
She does her job well.
She does her job well. And that's why she has been so successful.
Yeah, you got to give props where it's due.
Yeah.
I hope she comes back. So she was walking. She
went to an after party. Not in a wheelchair. Not you squinting your eyes, girl. Like
I'm trying to see if you're going to tell me the truth on air.
No. Girl, I sent you the photos. I don't know if she popped out in her wheelchair after she left, but she was doing good.
That's good. She said she'll be back in the fall.
That's what I think I read that somewhere.
Is she going to be back on her show?
Yeah, I think I read that. But I think that even if she doesn't get her on, another network will put Wendy Williams in.
Yes.
Put Wendy Williams
and
in a chair.
And all of the viewers will go
to Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they might as well take her back on her own show. Because they know that's money. And that's all they care about, girl. I hope she comes back because I would love to see her. It's been a lot of shit going on. Ever since the pandemic, honestly, it's just gotten crazier. So it's like I would love to see her back where she's, most comfortable. But her health comes first. So, child, hopefully she stay off these drugs too, child. Because, girl.
They say she's addicted to alcohol. I mean, they say it's an alcohol thing now.
Oh, I thought it was something else before.
That was way back in the day, but she might. I don't know.
No, like even when she was in rehab, wasn't like someone.
But they said she was
her
drunk on one of the shows when she was at home. Like she was ridiculous. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Girl, you remember when she had fainted? That was so scary.
Oh yeah, she fainted.
And people like make memes off of that, and that's not like she could have died on air.
Well, sister, as you said earlier,
she could have died on air.
As you said earlier,
she could have died on air.
Can comedians not?
But that wasn't her. That wasn't a set, my love. That was her literally having a medical condition and falling, and people are
Kevin Samuels,
making memes off of it.
Kevin Samuels, they also just said he had a real heart attack, and people were making memes.
Well, come on, Kevin invited that onto himself.
Girl,
let's be honest. Kevin,
look. Now they gonna say you trying to support Kevin Samuels. No, I was just playing devil advocate with my friend, y'all. Like, don't do that.
R.I.P.
All right, so soapbox. This is something that we always end our show on.
You go first.
I'm going first. So this is something that we always end our show on. Is we get on our soapbox and we say like an important message for you guys. So my soapbox this week is stop comparing yourself to other people.
Ooh,
do not do that.
It's hard to do with social media.
Hard. It might be hard. Yeah, especially in the era that we're in the age that we're in. Social media, X, Y, and Z. Stop. Because a lot of times it will give off jealousy vibes. Like always support everybody else and everybody that you know and what they do. Because I will tell you this, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I've never harbored any like negative emotional feelings about people that I am mutuals with or people that I'm following.
You talking about people being jealous of other people?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but what I'm saying in the terms of social media, because you brought that up, especially with social media, me being on TikTok, I have mutuals that have blown up. And I completely and absolutely support them.
Because today for you, tomorrow for me.
Right. Today for you, tomorrow for me. And again, that's how it was for me. It was like today for me. And tomorrow. It was definitely tomorrow for a lot of them. Mm-hmm. And it was, tomorrow for me in a lot of situations. But at the end of the day, we're all creators.
That reminds me of how Mustafa could have went viral, girl.
Girl, not you.
And it just didn't go that way, Lord.
Lord, that's something personal that y'all wouldn't understand. But yeah, so like a lot of situations, it's like, and it's not just with social media, it's also with your friends. Mm-hmm. And I said this because I was speaking with a friend the other day who was talking about how like,
and they were hating.
Like sometimes you'll have this friend who always wants to compare and contrast.
Always.
Compare and contrast. Or who are always putting them against you. Or putting, you against them. And are always saying like, oh, well, what you doing right now? Or what is this is? Or
I don't like that.
Friends will call you to brag about like what's going on with them and all this other kind of stuff. That's very weird.
Yes. Weird flex.
Yeah. Weird flexes. And if you're winning, we're all winning.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Like if you're winning, we're all winning. Now the only time it gets weird is when they do blow up, and then they act like they ain't got nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. Now that doesn't happen all the time, but that's how you know who's genuine and who's not.
Yeah.
And so like just keep that genuine energy and keep that genuine spirit. And I do want to say this because I know a lot of people might be watching this through my TikTok. Like the people that you support, make sure you support because we notice it. And if you do make content on TikTok, pay attention to the people that support you.
Yes,
really do. And the people that you feel like deserve it, take the time out and go and interact with their content, interact with what they're doing. Because I know there's this one particular creator that TikTok will never show them on my. I gotta go and look them up every time.
So they're blacklisted
from me. Personally, like their stuff still does well,
but if you have to search it, like it never comes up.
It never comes up on my stuff.
Doesn't that mean they're blacklisted?
From me, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it's just from me personally. I don't know. It might be that they are, but their stuff still, like some of their videos still do like in the hundreds of thousands, but I never see it. Mm-hmm. Like I had to go to their page.